America's best-kept secret.
Today at 4, a federal official predicts a 7.5 earthquake will come to the Southland sooner than we think, killing thousands. We'll have a live report from Washington today at 4 on Eyewitness News.
Should David Rothenberg's father be freed? An exclusive report to...
Hello there, I'm Harold Greene for Eyewitness News. Coming up today at 4, the Herald Examiner says goodbye to Los Angeles. A federal disaster official predicts an earthquake worse than the one that hit San Francisco will occur here in Los Angeles. The McMartin child molestation trial nears the end with the fate of Ray Buckey and his mother hanging in the balance. Hollywood reporter Pam Thompson talked with Joan Collins about her plans now that Dynasty is behind her. And Toys R Us issues a recall for a dangerous crib toy. All of that just ahead at 4 o'clock. See you then.
Drugs. It's a war. And we are raising tomorrow's leaders in that war. Eyewitness News joins Southland schools and McDonald's restaurants to give parents and kids the startling new facts they need to fight this battle. We urge you and your family to watch Dana James' Drug Buster Reports. Get this free viewer's guide at participating McDonald's and join the Drug Busters. Today at 5 on Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
I'm Marianne Bannister for Eyewitness News. Coming up in just a few minutes, we'll tell you about the prediction of an earthquake that could kill 23,000 people here in Los Angeles. The Herald Examiner says goodbye to Los Angeles after more than 100 years of publication. We'll look at whether or not children can be safe when they're being cared for in high-rise buildings. Dr. Dean Nadell reports on whether or not exercise can protect us from disease. And an American company has bought a foreign car maker. It's all just ahead right here at 4. We'll see you then.
In 1983, Charles Rothenberg set his young son, David, on fire and left him for dead.
There's not a day that doesn't go by that I don't think about this.
In a month, Rothenberg will be released from prison.
I'll be scared when he comes out. I don't trust him. I don't want to see him.
The Rothenbergs talk with reporter Paul Dandridge.
I hope one day that my son will forgive me.
The Rothenberg Controversy. Today at 5, exclusively on Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Good afternoon, I'm Harold Greene.
And I'm Marianne Bannister. This is Eyewitness News.
At the top of the broadcast at this hour, Southern California is facing an ominous prediction this afternoon. As Northern California continues to dig out from last month's earthquake, there is now an updated forecast that Southern California could suffer a far more serious quake within the next 30 years. That possibility was raised during a congressional hearing on Capitol Hill today, and we get the very latest now from reporter Tom Cole, standing by live in Washington. Tom?
Harold, earthquake forecasting remains an inexact science, but if you accept the law of probabilities, then Southern California may want to regard last month's earthquake as more than a subtle warning. Area devastation seemed to be centered where construction was older. Newer buildings incorporate a reinforced technology, making them practically quake-proof. But picture a quake in the magnitude of 7.5 or larger hitting Southern California. The damage, say the experts, would be catastrophic.
And with a 7.5 in the Los Angeles, Newport, Inglewood area, it would be $69 billion in damage.